So let's begin our today's class with the chapter The Snake Triangle. Snake Triangle by W.E. Ross. This poem is a beautiful picturization of snake. As per the poet, snakes are beautiful, but you know very well most of us run away as soon as we see a snake. So how can a snake be beautiful? You must know most of the snakes found in India are not dangerous. Most of the snakes are not dangerous. They are not harmful. They do not cause any harm to anybody. They are harmless. But nobody can say, whenever I see a snake, I am delighted, I am very happy. Nobody can say. But as per the opinion of W.E. Ross, he gets delight. He feels delighted. He feels elated. He is happy seeing a snake. He is telling us how the snake is trying to escape. The snake trying. Actually, the snake is trying to escape. What? The snake is trying to escape the pursuing stick. In the poem, there is a person who is running after the snake and he is taking in his hand a stick. Usually we do the same thing. As soon as we see a snake, what do? We run after it, taking any stick. Same is here in the lesson. The snake is trying to escape from the man who is running after the snake with the stick. What happens? What is the opinion of W.E. Ross? We shall discuss line by line. First of all, the snake trying. Most of us think of snakes as fearsome, terrible animal, terrible creature, symbols of death, and it is also utilized as symbols of death. But the snake in this poem is itself a victim. Usually what do we say? Snake will bite and people die. But here the snake is shown as a victim. Someone is pursuing the snake, running after him, and the snake is trying to escape the man. Here snake is not a killer. Here snake is picturized as a victim. So let's see the snake trying to escape the pursuing stick. What is the snake trying? The snake is trying to escape the pursuing stick. The snake is trying to run away from the people who is behind him. With the sudden curvings of thin. Sudden curvings. Snakes run like this. With the sudden curvings. Snake is moving with a curve. With a motion of curve. In curving motion, sudden curvings here and there. Of thin long body. How is his body? Thin body. And how is his body? Long body, of thin, long body. The movement is clearly depicted. How does a snake move? In curving. And then, how beautiful and graceful are his shapes. According to the poet, his shape is very beautiful. But for most of us, no, not at all. How can a snake be beautiful for us? Never. It is a terrible creature for us. As soon as we see a creature, a snake, we run away. It's obvious because we are afraid of snakes. Nobody can say I am not afraid of snake because we really are. We are afraid of snakes. And graceful are his shapes. As per the opinion of the poet, his shape is graceful, beautiful. And graceful are his shapes. What are the shapes we are talking about? We are talking about the shapes of snake. The curving movement of snake. The snake is moving like this. The curving movement of a snake. He glides through the water away from the stroke. You can see a snake gliding through the water. So only his face is visible. The snake is gliding through water. You may have seen a snake in water gliding through, trying to swim. Only upper portion of head is visible, nothing else. Glides through the water away from the stroke. And how is he making a stroke? How is he making his body move? With the help of a stroke, like we move in water. We press water with the help of our limbs, hands, legs. Oh, let him go over the water. Now, the poet says, don't kill him. Let him go. The animal is, the creature is harmless. Do not kill him. Do not kill that harmless creature. Let him go. Oh, let him go. Let the creature go. Let the snake go. Where? Over the water, into the reeds to hide. The situation is of a lake. And on the bank of a lake, on the side of the lake, there are small plants. What kind of plant are these? These are reeds. So, the snake is running away from the pursuing stick. There is a person who is carrying a stick in hand and running after this snake. So the poet is telling that do not kill that snake. Let him go. Where? To reeds. Reeds is a similar plant to bamboo. Quite hollow like this. And there are reed baskets as well, you may have seen. So, it is similar in character as well. Quite hollow like bamboo, but not so thick like bamboo. This man is running after The snake is moving towards the reeds that are grown on the side of lake. Into the reeds to hide without hurt. So the snake is trying to escape from where? From the pursuing stick. The snake is trying to run away from the man who is behind the snake, him carrying a stick in hand. Without hurt. He doesn't want to be hurt. It's small and green. Now, how does the snake look like? Once again, the description of snake. Small and green. It is said about snakes, if the snake is green in color, that is harmless. No harm can be caused of a green snake. So that is why the snake is green, small and green. It means that harmless. He is harmless even to children. The snake is harmless even to children. Even children cannot be hurt. It is harmless for children too. Along the sand, he lay until observed. By now, he was lying on the sand. On the side, he was lying, enjoying the sunlight. He was lying over there until observed. But there came a man who observed that snake, who saw that snake, who noticed that snake. He could not control his feelings. As soon as you see a snake, there is a feeling in your mind. We must kill that animal at once. It should be killed, otherwise it would cause harm to young ones or anybody. Same idea came to his mind. He was lying over there until observed. When someone observed him and chased away, and as soon as the man saw him, observed him, he ran after him, chased away. And now he vanishes in the ripples. Now he vanishes in the ripples. As soon as you put any droplet, you can simply say, of water or any such thing, then there are ripples. That goes to the shore. So as soon as you throw any stone into water, the ripples are going. In the same way as he is moving in the water, the ripples are moving to the shore, to the bank. He vanishes in the ripples. There are ripples, such structures are known as ripples. Among the green slim reeds. Green. These reeds are green in color and slim. As I told you, similar in nature of bamboo, but not so thick like bamboo. These are hollow in nature. Similar in character as well. Well polished, but not so thick like a bamboo. So that snake disappears where? Among the green slim reeds. The snake disappears among those reeds plants. I hope you understood it.